Hey, this is Typhon coming at you on this Columbus Day. Gonna give a little different spin to my normal gameplay. Normally I'm playing the demo decks or I'm playing my Inspire deck. This time I'm going to take the Spear deck out for a live test drive and we can see if that will actually work the way that it's intended. Opening hand, not horrible, so we'll go ahead and keep it. I'm going to be playing against Pyxo. Maybe that's the way to put it. And if this ends up going off, I'm going to have to apologize up front because this is going to be a long game. So I wrote an article on HEXRealms.com about the makings of this deck, and I pretty much fleshed out about 50 or so core cards that you need. I mean, that includes about 30 resources though. And you can fill it in the rest as you see fit, depending on what your needs are, how your deck ends up responding to you. I know it sounds silly, but I don't think all decks play equal, even if their makeup is the same for every player. Sometimes it's just they just don't play the same, and that's just maybe some superstitious crap. But your mileage may vary. Could put Spear down right now, but I think at this point it's just going to be too much heartbreak if he knows what I'm playing, and right now he's probably like, "What's going on? What is Blood Diamond?" But just to keep him guessing. Wow, he's ramping up really quickly on this. So at this point I'll actually end up getting to play a card, which would be nice. We're going to be able to put Lixil in play, so I will go ahead and put the blood down. Let's see if there's anything in chat. Nothing under chat right now. I'm gonna feel bad for whatever ramp he does because I've got Extinction in my hand, so I'll just let him build up and then blow it out later. What I really need right now is an Eternal Youth to get going, but hopefully something will come for me soon. get that going here. Go ahead and it's pretty slow going right now because I'm just not getting the cards I need. I still got a couple of turns before it starts to get a little bit hairy. I'd like to do somewhere between 6 and 8. At least now I have the resources to kind of fill me out until then. It's not going to really matter unless I get demented out, so... And there's my Demented. I can't really play that right now because I still need some parts of my engine. To go off, but we'll go ahead and play that. Go ahead and activate its effect. Seems to be a bug in the game that whenever you put in Surge Mechanism, it automatically pushes you to the attack step. Not like it matters for this particular deck because you still have main 2 to do whatever you need to do, but I can see it being annoying in another deck where you're still trying to set up for your attack phase. It's going to be Extinction next turn. I gotta kind of reset things a little bit. So hopefully they'll put something big down here so I can wipe that out. Okay. At this point, it's going to probably give him flight so that I can't block him. Yep, as I expected. That's fine. Flying creatures still go extinct. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. I will keep her. I guess I can use necessary sacrifice to discard the other one next turn. I'm not really going to worry about resources right now. And then I'm going to use that. So I'm saying I don't really need to worry about resources right now because I have the thresholds I need. I have a 3 blood and 3 diamond, and then I have my surge mechanism to allow me for the resource gains. So right now I could dim it down because I don't need actual resources, and I'll probably just do that next turn. The way I start drawing up about next turn, and then probably in about 2 turns we'll start making the deck go. At this point, I wish I had an eternal youth cycle going, but assuming it comes up here shortly, then I should still be fine. Okay. Well, that's gonna suck. He's about to probably play a whole bunch of free cards. And I don't have another escalation in my hand, so let's do this thing here. Okay, draw a card. Draw a card, so we'll go ahead and play Dimid. So now I have 18 cards in my deck. The escalation is going to go really fast once I get Eternal Youth going, but right now I don't have that option, so I'm going to go ahead and utilize this. Draw my card. Throw the other Dimit away. It's worthless now. So as you can see, next turn I'm going to end up playing 2 necessary sacrifices. You might probably want to put a shard down, and a sliver, and start going. Hopefully in those 3 cards I'll have an Eternal Youth, which is a 3 cost. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve, is play 4, get Eternal Youth out of the 3 cards that I get, necessary sacrifice, play him down, draw a card with my secret laboratory, keep it going turn after turn, so until I get all my shards up. Like I said before, he played Spirit Dance, so all his cards cost 2, or +2/+2, I believe. So right, let's see here. Yeah, +2/+2 and costs 2, -2. So as you can see, okay, well there's 2 spears. So what we're going to do here is draw up I really, really need an Eternal Youth right now. There's actually, I think there's 4 in the deck, so you have to imagine my surprise when, out of 16 cards remaining in the deck, that I've yet to draw one. So, hopefully, the odds are pretty good that it's going to be in this draw with the necessary sacrifice. And no. So, that's unfortunate. I'm not going to play the other one at this time, but let's see if I can still draw it. Nope, unfortunately. Nothing there. I'll get and discard the mid again. Let's see, I have 4 resources left. Could play that. I'll go ahead and play that. So I'm just going to resource up a little bit. Next turn. This might end up hurting. I only have 12 cards left in my deck, so I have to get a spear down and start generating slivers here shortly, otherwise I won't have enough. I'm actually only running 3 slivers in here. I'm also running a couple more extinctions, so if I draw another one of those, that'll be helpful. Okay, she's blocking him. I wonder if this Pyxo understands what's going on in this deck, or if he just thinks I'm just drawing horribly. Alright, there's my extinction. So, got 9 resources. I have to board clear here, so. And then we can go from there. So what we're looking at here is, I could do a necessary sacrifice, but I don't have a character in play. I don't have enough to put down. So what I will probably do is, as I said before, I need to shard up. To create a sliver. I only need 2, but I also need to have additional resources to put it down. So we'll do that. And then we'll go ahead and draw up a card. And there's my Eternal Youth. I'm definitely not going to sacrifice any life at this point. So luckily there's not, this card doesn't, the opponent's deck isn't a direct damage deck, otherwise I'd be kind of hosed. He's going to be doing some ramp here. At this point he's just top decking, and he only has one card in his hand. So I've got 10 resources now. And I'm pretty certain that I could play 4, sacrifice, and have, I'd only be able to put down 6 more slivers. So we'll go ahead and play Eternal Youth. Get some life. Go ahead and generate a sliver. Play another sliver. What the heck, I might as well go play another sliver too. Create a sliver. So at this point there's 4 extra slivers in the deck. And go ahead and play this. Here's my escalated Eternal Youth, which I'll play next turn. And never hurts to gain a resource, so we'll go there. So I got close there at the end. I think I came down to about 3 life, but now I'm going to be cycling pretty quickly. I only need to get 2 more slivers, so gargoyle. Okay. That's fine. This deck isn't about, doesn't matter if the opponent's getting life, you're going to get hit for 5,000, so I think we're in a good position. So now my situation is I can play Eternal Youth, I can sacrifice it. Looks like my opponent just gone ahead and conceded. I think he understands what was happening. So once again, this is Typhon from HEXRealms.com. Thanks for listening. Hopefully next time I can actually get to the point where the deck goes off. Thank you.